Hello, skipper. Hello, navigator. Half a minute to go. Okay.
Happy New Year, everybody. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. 2020. It's also raining a lot here. Welcome to 2020. Welcome to Baboon Yodel. It's been a long time, but we're back officially. We're so sorry to all the fans who were missing out on their weekly dose. Let us know if you listened back to old episodes and what they were. I'm joined by the one who started it all, Ed Amon.
Did I start it all?
Yep.
Okay, I am the one who started it all, and
Cast the first stone.
Yeah, cast the first stone because she was the sinner. Ooh, yeah.
Whoa. And I'm Renee Church.
So
how was your New Year? Have you been, Ed?
I've been great. In the New Year, I didn't do much. I was just hanging out at the house, playing with myself.
When you say the house, it's like the Playboy house or something. I was hanging out at the mansion.
No, a 2-room mansion that I have, and in that mansion I just read a lot of books, watched a lot of cricket, and just news, wrote some stuff. Nothing big. Ate a lot of food.
Yes.
That was great, and just enjoyed my married life.
Yes.
It's the same.
That sounds pretty good. Being married sounds good. If that's what being married is, sounds all good.
But the thing is, nothing has changed. The same thing.
Yeah.
We were, it's the same.
Yeah.
No, not a lot of change.
But now you got a ring on it, ladies.
We put a ring on each other's.
It sounds gross when you put it like that. Congratulations.
Thank you. We haven't talked wedding. Have we talked? I think we have.
I think we have. It's the new year, so we've been in and out. I've definitely been pieced out for a while.
I think our listeners want to move on from the wedding.
Okay, we'll move on.
Don't you think?
We'll move on.
They don't communicate with us, so.
Yeah, how would we know? We could talk about the wedding for the next 52 weeks.
We only have the only dedicated person that we have is Elliot Mackenzie, and he's stalkerish. I think he's gonna murder us someday.
I think he is.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I live with his sister, so that could be potentially a good lead for him to, get that done.
Yeah, I think so. I think he gets a bit. I think he's gonna want to give us a blowjob or something.
Get us one. Oh, hilarious. This episode is dedicated to Elliot Mackenzie. You've been waiting long enough. Like a good boy.
And we didn't. It's not that we waited. It's just the Christmas holiday is just finished and we come back. What do you want to do? We are allowed to take Christmas holiday.
Yes, we are. Not me at my work, but yes, in my life.
With getting this free podcast in your ears, which we love doing.
Yeah.
So we can get a break a little bit sometimes.
We need to just, rejuvenate ourselves, recharge.
Yeah, put some, turmeric-based creams on the face.
Honey, I love turmeric.
Oh, Jesus
I've been eating the turmeric. I love it.
Turmeric. It sounds like you spell it with C-H-U.
Oh, that's right. Turmeric.
Turmeric.
Oh, we're not doing
doing that again.
My face, I just saw red. I just saw orange.
Yellow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What am I eating? Just curry powder in a coffee. This is spicy.
Somebody just sold you some dye.
Oh my gosh.
Like color, and then you're just eating it. Have you seen that? This reminds me of the yoga guy, Bikram yoga person. The guy has a documentary made on him on the internet, on Netflix.
Yeah.
You got to watch it.
What? What is it about?
It's about the guy who introduced hot yoga.
Right.
You know hot
yoga is like when you're in the room and it's real sweaty and hot,
Yeah.
And you're like doing yoga, but you're like getting out the toxins and the Satan from your body.
You just sweat a lot.
Yeah.
And then the room fills with the musk of human excrement.
Ew.
Sweat is an excrement, right?
You're excreting it.
Yeah, so
from
it's an
your
excrement.
Body.
Yeah, so it's a bodily excrement.
Yeah.
Fluid.
Well, this is great so far. This is so good. But hey, so do you have any New Year's resolutions, 2020? We're in the next decade now.
Listen.
I'm
listen
listening.
Listen
yeah.
up. So the my first New Year resolution is that I'm going to read more books.
Classic.
Compared to last year.
How many did you read last year?
So I had an average of about two 1.5 a month.
Okay, that's really good.
So it's about 18 books or something.
That's all good.
Right?
How are you going to top
even
that?
More. I have to read more then. The thing is that, but even with that, I didn't spread them out. There was like a period of focused reading.
Yeah.
And then there was a good few months of masturbating, and then back to reading again. So that's my first main one.
So your goals, you're basically, how are you going to approach this? Are you just going to go gung-ho the entire year from start to finish so you can make up the extra time, the extra books you want to read?
Yeah.
You're just going to not let up the entire year?
No, not this time around.
Then how are you going to top yourself the next year?
Oh, I'm going to have to change my resolution.
Just quit your job and just read.
I might just, if I could get paid for just reading and
Okay,
doing
Matilda.
This podcast. That's a very intelligent comment.
Thank you so much.
Do you read?
No. Reading's so boring to me.
Uh-huh.
And it's just really hard for me to, like, I've read so many half books, and I usually read autobiographies. Like, I've read half of Michael J. Fox's one.
Yeah.
I've read half of Tina Fey's one. But my New Year's resolution was also to, like, read a book. So I've
finish a book.
Yeah, so I've started Tina Fey's one again.
Yeah.
Which was good because I started reading it like 4 years ago. So it's all fresh to me now.
Bossy Pants or something?
Yes.
All right.
It's good. I enjoy it. Like,
I've heard it.
Yeah.
I've heard the book. I haven't read the book because it's read by Tina Fey. I said, I like her. Might have listened to it.
Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, you actually finish it because if you hear it, you finish it. You listen to it like a podcast and then it's done.
Maybe I'll read half of it and listen to the second half of it. When I drop off from reading it, I'll start listening to it.
So I eased into this. I used to read before quite a lot, but then now I read a lot of English. So it's not my first language, so I read really slow. So I said I need to get into it. So I started listening to ebooks first.
Yeah.
Because you treat it like you say that, it's a 10-hour book. That means if I listen to it like an hour a day or half an hour a day, right? 20 days, I would have read a book.
Yeah.
Right? So I just took it that way. And then I started finishing books left, right, and center, just listening to it. And then I went back to reading again. And
I don't know how I feel about an audiobook because I just like listening to podcasts. So it feels kind of like the same thing. I feel like the whole point is I should be reading the book.
Yeah.
Like, it's so appealing to me to listen to a book.
Yeah.
But there's something about it that I don't like.
Why don't you want to compromise, Renee?
I'm so... I'm
Why
like, no,
is
I have to make myself suffer through it.
Such an extremist you are.
I am.
I have to read a book. I'm not going to listen to a book. I'm a purist, but I haven't read a book. But I'm going to read a book. But I'm not going to listen to a book. But I'm a purist.
But if I wanted to listen to something, I'd listen to Baboon Yodel.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, bitches.
You know what I mean? Like, I listen to a podcast. Not that everyone who listens to audiobooks is wrong. I think you guys are great. There's a certain type of guilt I feel listening to an audiobook. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's like Catholic Irish guilt or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I understand.
Like, listening to the Bible on an audiobook seems like you go to hell. Like, seems like that's a sin to listen to the Bible on an audiobook.
Why aren't you reading it?
Yeah. At the beginning, God's just like, put it down. Pick up a book. Pick up a parchment.
If you want to listen to something, listen to Baboon Yodel. That's the third commandment.
It should be the first. Come on.
Come on, Bent.
So...
What's your resolution?
Mine are to... I've thought about this a little bit. Usually I write them out. I haven't written them out this year. My New Year's resolution, I think, is to be more positive. I think that's a good thing to do, is just to try and ease up on myself and everyone else. Just chill out a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And to do a lot, like, just to write a lot more comedy. Take comedy a bit more seriously, I think.
Yeah.
And I really want to go overseas this year.
I mean, where?
Well, I would love...
overseas is just Australia. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah,
but I mean, because I haven't been overseas since I was 15.
Oh, my God.
24. So I'd like to go overseas.
It's been 24 minus 15. 9 years.
Is your New Year's resolution to do math?
Learn some more maths.
Yes. So yeah, maybe I'll do that one this year. Who knows?
Yeah, that's good. And yeah, one's good enough, right? One's good. One resolution.
Oh yeah, you don't want
What's
to
gonna-
overdo it. You don't want to overdo it because then
I've
you
got-
won't do them.
I've got other things that I'm planning. I've got things happening. I'm working on different podcasts, not in English and other stuff, right?
Wow.
And we've got a thing going on as well. We got to do that.
Oh yeah,
stuff as
yeah.
well.
I've got
That's
to
a
talk to you about that. Ooh,
surprise, bitches.
that's gonna
And
happen.
then that's gonna be good. And comedy for the year, and just because there's so many things already we have to do. Why do new things
Yeah.
to put a pressure on yourself?
It's like, it's like resolutions are like, look at what you've got on your plate coming up and how are you going to make them the best
Yeah.
things? How are you going to do them right,
And your thing doesn't involve an external object. Like for me, I have to read books and get books. Or people they have to go to the gym, have to
Yeah.
quit smoking. But you have like an internal thing. You just need a change in attitude. That's your resolution.
That's hard though.
That
That's
is hard.
difficult. So, and I
But
might
it's
need
more,
some...
more meaningful. You can actually work and reflect on it more rather than don't smoke for 2 weeks and then like, fuck it. You can't do
Yeah.
that. You keep thinking about the stuff that you have resoluted about.
Exactly. I've got to keep on it though because it's down to me to like keep myself in check,
Yeah, you can't blame it. Oh, I was at a party and everybody was smoking, so I just tried one and blah. You can't blame it on
Exactly.
anybody else.
Quitting smoking is hard. My brother he's quit smoking, and he at the end of last year he quit smoking, and instead of buying cigarettes every day or whatever,
Yeah.
he decided to buy 2 vinyls a week, like 2 records, and collect them. And he's buying two of them a week. And he's buying like expensive ones, or like, he's not buying like cheap ones. He's going to JB Hi-Fi. He's still saving money, like buying these bougie vinyls than he was smoking cigarettes every week. So like, that's probably my advice as someone who's never smoked a cigarette. If you're looking for something to aid it, maybe get into collecting something.
Buy something else. You can collect. Proper things though. You don't want to collect people's nails or something.
Yeah,
That's
no.
not good. No.
That's gross.
You don't want to be a serial killer type collector. You want to be a normal human being type collector.
I want to collect like old school Barbies.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
that would be good.
I want like a big
aren't
collection.
the old school Barbies all look the same with just different clothes?
Yeah,
That's the point.
but it's like old school, like 60s Barbie and stuff,
Alright.
like 70s Barbie.
It's original.
Yeah,
Not out of the bag yet.
yeah.
Barbie.
But I feel like that's a lot of money, and I'm just gonna have it piling up.
Yeah, and then you have to when you move or something, you got to take those Barbies.
Put them all back in the boxes again. Yeah. So I don't know. It's an idea, but it's probably a waste of money.
Might as well focus on the other
the attitude thing.
attitude thing. That's
and my spending.
yeah, and you're spending. It's good because I think your gluten freeness or celiacness kind of is hard on the pocket, isn't it?
It's ridiculous.
So everything is like $25.
Although I did get a free turmeric latte today
Oh,
because
right.
of my little stamp, my card stamp.
All right,
I got a free one.
You've got a coupon.
So I'm
lady.
saving money already this year.
Coupon lady already. You're just 24.
I know. Coupon lady. I was walking to the cafe and I was like, I got a free one. I walked in and I'm like, I have a free one today. And they were like, okay. I was like, okay, here we go.
I think our producer Danger is a coupon dude.
Oh, yeah,
He's a-
100% is a coupon dude.
He's a new age coupon dude. He's got coupons in his phone.
He's got on the phone, on the internet, on the dark
yeah.
web, on everywhere. He just
Yeah.
knows where to get them.
Before getting into a shop, he's like, let me have a look.
Let me case the joint before I go in here. He's real savvy, which is good. We can all save money this year. you
Yeah,
know?
we can. Everybody needs money.
We all do, eh?
Yeah, we don't care about happiness, just money. Because then you can buy stuff which can make you happy.
I love buying stuff.
Yeah, things make you happy.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, if you were rich, you will have such good attitude towards life.
Because I'd have such good things.
Yeah, and then you would not have to worry about comedy or anything. You'll be on your boat. You don't even need a boat, and then you will have a boat anyway.
You have an island.
Yeah, you just have an island. You don't even need the island,
that sounds
but
so
you'll
nice.
have the island.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do in there? Nothing. You're just gonna put people. You can start your own Australia. You can put people there as a penal colony, right? And that will be after 300 years. They will develop their own society and
I
kill
love
the
it.
natives, and then do their own thing, and then you'll be the Captain Cook of that land. That's too far.
I mean, maybe I'll just buy Barbies when I'm rich. I'll just buy Barbie.
Yeah.
I'll need an island to store them though.
Yeah.
So it would just be Barbie Island.
Barbie Island.
Mattel Island.
Mattel?
Yeah, Mattel's the brand that Barbie is made under.
No, we'll just call it Barbie Island. Because then people will think that it's a place where Barbie-shaped ladies are there. And people will just go, boys, horny men with big bellies, old with boats. They will go
They'll
there.
get in their jet skis.
And go and just find a heap of a landfill of Barbies.
You think I'm going to store them in a landfill on an
It's
island?
gonna become a landfill. You can't just pile up like that because you gotta dig a hole and put it in there and then crash them together. Just crash.
I might not collect Barbies anymore.
Alright,
There's
so
not a great way for me to store them. So.
There's other things to do when you have a lot of money.
Like
Right.
what?
So island is out.
Island's
Because
out.
that leads to colonization and all that stuff that we just talked about. Barbieism is out.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have to create a landfill on an island. which is
Barbieism.
Barbieism is out.
Well, I could buy some turmeric
Yeah.
with it.
That'd be a lot of turmeric.
Add
If
that
you wrote
into
$1
every
billion,
meal.
that would be a lot of turmeric.
I'd never be out of it though.
You can be a royal.
What'd you call me?
Below royal. What's that song
What?
by Lord?
That sounded like
What's the Lord song?
never be royals.
There be royals.
Oh my god, it doesn't go like that. But I love that. You should collab with her, do a remix.
Yeah.
Remix.
Yeah, I haven't sung in this podcast in a while.
No,
That's
we
a
should do
good
karaoke day.
Karaoke day. Before I used to sing a lot because I was nervous, so I would just say my thought in a singing voice. Now I don't
That
sing
made you
anymore.
calm.
Yeah, I was like, I actually remember in one of the episodes I wrote a song, like I rewrote a Hey Jude or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was iconic, man.
We should bring it back.
We should put it at the end of this episode. We should do a best of Baboon Yodel episode.
Oh, that would be like a 10 minutes episode.
It's just, a little bit for the fans.
A little bit for the fans. A
the
little bit
fans.
from Elliot Mackenzie, who's about to kill us soon.
Oh, we love you, Elliot.
Yeah,
Spare us.
We love you. Spare us. Don't stalk us. Spare us.
Okay. What are we talking about first? What are we doing? Are
Oh.
we doing... Should we crack into it, or do you want to still talk?
Let's crack. Let's
Okay.
crack. Let's crack. People are cracking and we are cracking.
Okay. What are we doing first?
So, we were just talking about royalty.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's a good segue.
That's
Remember, for
is.
years, I was reading Segway as segue.
It's like legume or something.
Yeah. And then I thought Segway was spelled like Segway. And that was, it's not my first language, but it was stupid.
You're burning the candle at both ends, really.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I thought I'd just go with it.
Okay. Oh,
The segue.
let's segue into this news item. So everybody must be hearing about this shit now in the new year, where the royals, the less important, they are important, but the less important royals,
Yes.
like Prince Harry of Sussex and Princess Meg.
Princess Meg.
Meg of Markle. No, Princess Meg of Sussex as well.
Meghan of Sussex.
Meghan of Sussex. That's more royally. You said it very royally.
Princess Meghan Markle of Sussex.
All right.
See, she was just doing the thing back again.
And I was like, Meg.
I bet she hates being called Meg. I bet she's like, no.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Well, now I feel like you can call it anything you want as long as it's not Princess of Sussex now, because she's out of here.
Yeah, they have decided. So what's happened is they both have sat together, First they kissed each other, right? They're husband and wife.
I'm
so
following.
they'll kiss each other. This is all speculation. So first they kissed each other.
This is your fanfic.
And then they had some sexual interconnection.
Okay.
And then they were like, all right, we got to talk about something. It's important. So they decided in the end, after a big, huge discussion, that they would step back from royal duties.
Basically, they're like resigning from being in the royal family.
Yeah.
They're just like, we don't want to be the face of this. We don't want to do the duties. We don't want to go to the ribbon cutting ceremonies.
They're just lazy.
We just want to go have our lives, Mom.
Yeah.
And because I've got a kid, Archie, and so they're bouncing out of they're going to get an apartment and I don't know.
They're gonna move to New York, and then they're gonna have a 1-bedroom apartment in which they're gonna live, and they're gonna have New York accents. They're gonna say, "I'm walking here."
I'm walking here. There's something I do like respect about Meghan Markle is that she, dating Prince Harry, got proposed to, had this big bougie princess wedding in a palace, like all fancy schmancy, got it televised. Then had a baby, and now she's like, "Let's go!" Like, I love it. She took advantage of having the cool wedding and everything, and now she's like, "Bye."
Yeah, and it's not. I mean, we might think that she's kind of. A lot of people are speculating out there on the tweets that she might be the one who's influencing him to. But I don't think it is. I think he wants a different life as well.
He's always been a bit of the rebel, He hasn't been confined to the good boy.
Yeah.
Prince, label. He's always been the one who's been naked out in the parties and being a naughty boy.
Wearing Hitler stuff.
He
did that as well. But that was just a joke,
When you compare him to William's very sort of straight edged. Like he's fallen into line every step of the way. What are your thoughts on
my theory is? Let's listen to it. It's just keep your. I think he wants to get out of the spotlight before he gets bolder.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
It is.
Baldness is coming for their family, man.
They are all bald. I mean, I wonder why Charles is not that bald. He's got a bit of hair still. But Philip is bald.
Aren't all of them like into incesty? Not like they're all kind of like.
I mean, their families before have been incestuous.
Yeah, so maybe that's where it comes from.
Maybe that's the more you have sex with your sister, the less hair you have, your children will have.
Yeah,
I guess that's one of the things. Don't have sex with your sister.
Yeah, don't do that. But I mean, they've both married out of the family, which is nice.
Yeah,
he's marrying and getting out of the family.
Oh, William. She was not the family. I mean, she was kind of
Kate. No,
Kate was part of something. She was kind of not related, but part of royalty, right?
No, I think she was very like, well, she was in the upper class of England, but like they met when she was doing like a fashion show at university.
All right.
And he was at they met at university.
St. Andrews University, I think.
Yeah. And then they dated for ages. They took ages to get married, and then it took a while to have kids. Well, not a while, but.
Is there a blowjob involved? I guess so.
Maybe.
Yeah,
who knows? But her wedding was a lot bigger than Meghan's. Like, when they got married, it was like a big deal.
It's the future king.
Exactly.
Unless he dies before Charles.
Oh, because he's the. Yeah, that's right. Because Harry, there's the thing with Harry is there's no chance that he's going to be king because there's all the kids, all of Kate and William's.
Because they've got George and Louis now.
Yeah, they've got all of them in between Harry, so he's not going to be king. So he's like, who cares? I'm going to leave. I don't like this. There's no point in me being here.
Yeah.
Like, which I get,
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. So what's been happening recently now that this has happened, and the Queen. Now they're treating it as like a job thing. So the Queen has agreed to on a period of transition for Harry and Meghan. So has agreed on while details blah blah blah. So they had a crisis meeting of senior royals. What does that mean? Philip and
he's a senior, all right.
Philip and Elizabeth sat down and played bingo.
They were sitting down in front of Coronation Street and being like, what are we going to do about this?
And they met in Sandringham, got a curry, and...
Delicious.
No, that's their estate in London. It's strange. The Sandringham here is like an Indian shop area.
Yeah.
And also... and Pakistanis as well. But in the UK... It's for the estate for the Queen.
It's estate for the Queen, yeah.
Yeah.
But they've like removed the wax figures of of Harry and Meghan from the like Madame Tussauds.
Have they?
Yeah, they removed like the palace and the whole people have like removed their wax figures.
Is that true?
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
Like a day after it came out, those wax figures were gone.
But Michael Jackson is in there, and other people as well.
But there's not like
they're dictators in there.
there's not like a person above Michael Jackson to remove it. You know? Do you know what I mean? Whereas like the Queen's like get those waxes out of there.
And a fucking grandchild motherfucker. So
imagine if they just left the baby. They're like, we still like the baby.
Yeah, we'll keep the baby. You guys go. We'll keep the baby.
Oh my god. Anyway, so what were you saying?
So the Queen said she had agreed that Prince Harry and Meghan could split their time between UK and Canada, but that complex matters would have to be resolved. The monarch said she had ordered final plans to be drawn up in the next few days. What the fuck is happening? He can go do whatever he wants. What's
crazy?
This is crazy.
And if I was the Queen, I'd be like, I'm getting too old for this ish. To sort this stuff out. Yeah, because apparently, like, he doesn't. I watched this interview and Harry's like, if you were me, you would want to get your family out of this really quickly or something. Yeah. He's like, it's basically kind of, people are drawing from it that the whole thing that happened to his mum is like, he feels could happen to him and his wife and family, and he's like feeling unsafe. That's what I've seen on the internet. That might be untrue. It's
crazy. It's like the Queen said the family had very constructive discussions on the future of my grandson and his family during the meeting, adding that they are entirely supportive of Harry and Meghan's desire to create a new life as a young family. They were complex matters for my family to resolve, and no final agreement had been reached, particularly over Harry and Meghan's desire to become financially independent. That was cool. That was cool.
It's crazy that because if I was married into that family, I'd be like, it's all good, just give me some money.
What's he going to do? He doesn't know how to do stuff.
Yeah, this is so true. What are you going to do? Go work at BK? Like, what are you going to do? Go to Canada and just start flipping burgers? Like, well, like, so they're leaving.
He's not going
to have any money from the family.
He'll get some kind of settlement. I think he's going to get something.
He's going to have, maybe he will get a settlement.
Yeah.
Because
and then he's done his charities, and he's got some work experience. He'll work his way. I mean,
he's done some volunteer work.
But his wife, Meghan Markle, she's like a proper regular human being. She's worked, she's struggled, she's worked hard, become successful. You know, she can teach the dude some stuff.
She can teach him how to eat ramen noodles.
Wow, yeah, with your fingers.
And, watch Netflix and catch the bus. Save your coins. Do all that kind of sit in gridlock traffic.
Yeah.
All of that stuff.
And this thing all happened now. Previous weeks there has been other things that coming out that there were some allegations on Prince William's to be bullying Harry. Did you read about that? There was some paparazzi, not paparazzi, what's that gossip shit? Tabloid. Tabloid stuff that was coming out like that. And then I was just ignoring that. I said they will talk about this stuff all the time. And we are only talking about this now because it's like we usually don't talk about royals that much.
No.
But it's like a very peculiar thing is happening, and it kind of might be good for them. And they are our royals. I pledge allegiance to them while I became citizen of New Zealand. So I'm going to talk about this shit.
Yeah, man. You can weigh in now.
Yeah, I can weigh in with my asshole. So, but the thing is, you should pay serious attention to my theory about baldness. I'll talk to the listeners as well. I think it's get out before I get bald.
But he's going to go bald. If he's going to go bald anyway, what's the point? Does he want to just not be bald in public?
Yeah, he doesn't want to be bald while, going and meeting dying children in Africa and all that stuff. He doesn't want to be bald.
If you were still under the royal regime or whatever, you could get the money to get a pretty dope toupee.
Yeah.
You know?
Have you seen those ads? Those hair clubs and everything. You can get transplanted into. Yeah, imagine he needs to find some hair donated by a ginger person to.
I'll do it.
I got ginger hair. You want
I'll
some?
donate. I'll get a trim. Locks of love.
Yeah.
I'll donate to.
Locks of love. You put it in an envelope and just say locks of love.
Yeah, and then I'll donate it to the prince.
Yeah.
Well, he's the prince.
What's your deal? So if let's put the scenario out.
Okay.
Let's put it out there, right? Put it out there. For instance, which school did you go to?
What do you mean?
What was your school in New Zealand?
It was Taradale High School.
What? Terrible? Terrible high school?
Taradale High School.
Taradale High School. So, for instance, you are in Taradale High School.
Yeah.
You have, one of your classmates is Prince Harry.
Wow.
Right? But you don't know he's Prince Harry because he's undercover, right?
Undercover prince.
Undercover prince. And then what happens is that, the relationship grows. It's a totally different universe, right? And then Meghan Markle is there as well. And then you guys have like...
What school is this?
But then what happens is that he falls in love with both you and Meghan Markle.
Wow.
Right? But so that happens.
Right.
But he comes and talks to you, right? And talks to you, right? He's confiding in you because you're more of a friend person.
What's he wearing?
Because she's all the theatery.
What's he wearing when he talks to me?
He's wearing suspenders.
Cool.
Right? And a red hat. But it's not like it's a Scottish check hat.
Oh, he's trying to cover his baldness?
Baldness right from the start. Even when he had full hair, he was like, I'm going to cover it so that...
So in this scenario, it's Mufti Day.
Yeah, it's Mufti Day at school.
Okay, got it.
So he's talking to you and you're wearing just, denim stuff. And
I can see it already.
He loved that because, I don't know, it was early 2000s. Denim was in, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Okay.
So he comes and talks to you. He said that, listen, I'm confused, she's nice. Meghan is good, but I love you as well.
Damn.
But, so what are you going to do? He wants to choose between Meghan and you. What will you advise him?
I'll start taking that denim off, baby. No, what were they?
While you're in Taradale High School.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, so he's coming to me and he's like, Renee, I'm in love with you, but I'm also in love with Meghan.
Yeah.
But I can't decide.
I can't decide.
I'd be like, bye.
By who?
Well, like, if he's telling me he's in love with two people.
Yeah.
This is... So what am I supposed to say? Go shoot, follow your heart?
No. I mean, he wants to... He's asking you a question, why should I choose you over her?
Right.
Would you convince him or you said just fuck off?
Well, I feel like I'd be like, you're always going to be torn. Just go to the other one. Because there's no point in me being maybe the second option if he can't even decide himself.
Yeah.
So I'd probably take myself out of the equation.
Or so you wouldn't consider that, oh, he's Prince Harry. Oh my God. I'm going to... Even if you break up after some time, it's Prince Harry.
Maybe I'd give it a go for a while. Maybe I'd be like Meghan and just have the wedding, have all the attention and then bounce.
Or get them married and you break it up.
You
became the thorn in the thing of the shit.
And I'm like in all the women's magazines like this whore breaking up the marriage. Well, that's the thing is like this story is like there's a lot of drama because they're leaving the thing. From what we know, there's not like there's a woman in the middle of their marriage breaking it up and stuff. Like they're just two people that want to leave.
Yeah, and it seems like valid reasons.
On the basis, it just seems very normal for a family to want to do that.
I think it's all good. I think they can. May Allah help them in their endeavors. And they accept Islam and come to the fold of Islam, live in Saudi Arabia.
I love it.
And they
can move to New Zealand.
Yeah, what?
They can move to New Zealand.
No, we don't need them.
Oh, we need more gingers. It's quite hot here though. They might get burnt.
Yeah, they might get. It's no good for you guys.
Nah.
Then you get cancer and shit. It's no good.
It's no good. It's no bueno, you guys.
Yeah, and then he is not equipped to deal with the outside world.
No, he's not.
I think so.
I want to see it. I want to see a reality show where he's just like, no, I don't know how to fry an egg. And Megan's like, oh, Harry.
Yeah.
It's like Harry is married. Harry just married or something. The show.
Harry just married.
Yeah. That's the name of the podcast. Harry just married. And the poster for the show is them in a getaway car, but with the cans on the back. You know how they get married.
Can you make that?
And the
Can you make that happen?
and the number plates like Canada, like.
Can you make that happen in your with your small computer?
I'll give it a go.
Give it a go. Give it a try.
I love it.
And don't put that, because whenever you don't know what to do with your you put Gonzo in there.
I love Gonzo.
It's like, all right, we're talking about this topic. We don't have anything else. Let's put Gonzo.
Okay, just for that, I'm putting Gonzo in the back seat. In the sidecar.
Yeah, in the poster, there will be Gonzo.
He's going to be driving the car.
Yeah.
I love it.
But I think out of the both the brothers, I think William is more handsome. Isn't
I think Harry's more handsome.
Well,
I'm not really into gingers, because I am. I come from a family of gingers, but I think Harry's probably the better looking one.
All right.
Because William's bald.
Oh, so
He seems older to me.
Yeah, he's older. I think they're like 2 years old. 2 years
Yeah,
different. 3 years difference.
Yeah. I mean, their wives are beautiful.
But they're proper
Kate's,
royal. The Kate and
Me.
Bill, Kate and Bill are proper royals.
Yeah.
You know, but those other ones, they don't look royal, but they have a thing to them.
Yes.
But they don't look English royal.
No.
They look like just a regular couple, I think.
How long have we been recording for?
I don't know. You know, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I think that's probably all we have to say about it. Do you have any other thoughts?
I don't know. But
Thoughts?
I wanted to talk about the Oscars, but I think we can talk about it next week.
Yeah, we can do it. People will still be complaining.
Because I don't know. Because we can talk. You know, we can, I'm lost for words. we could talk about it. Because I think the actual Oscars are going to happen next week.
Maybe
no,
we should...
not next week. No, in March or something.
I'm pretty sure it's in January.
Really?
Yeah. Well, maybe we should just talk about it when it's on.
When it's on.
That's more interesting.
Should we do a live commentary of it?
Let's do
just
it.
with sitting down with mics and just talk about
and
the
we're
Oscars.
like, oh, the ads are on. Billy Crystal.
We do a commentary of it.
Sounds good.
Anyway, so that's it. We are good to be back.
It's great to be back. Thanks so much for listening, everyone.
This is a good episode. I quite enjoyed it.
It was good. If you complain about it, then we can't please you.
Yeah, you got to complain about it, because at least send us something to complain about it.
Yeah, do it. If you want to, you can go to facebook.com/Baboon Yodel, twitter.com/Baboon Yodel, Instagram @Baboon Yodel. baboonyodel@gmail.com. You can email us. Just get at us. Send us some hate mail. Share it around. Tell your mates.
Dick pics.
I draw the line.
Yeah. No? Vagina pics?
Nah.
Anus pics?
Yes. No.
It doesn't flow.
No. Anus pics. Butt pic.
Crack pics.
Okay. Just send us stuff.
Yeah. If you got a hairy crack, give it a crack.
Show us your crack. Have you seen that ad?
Show us your crack.
Yeah.
Novus.
Yes. Yeah, you're a Kiwi.
Yeah. Novus. Show us your crack.
Thanks so much for listening. Have a great week and stay humble.
Yeah. Stay humble. What the fuck said?
Try to be humble in 2020.
Bye.
Bye.